from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from.
Let's get to our next game on the Tuesday slate, and we're going to the AutoZone Liberty Bowl between the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Mississippi State, they are 7-5 on the year, 7-5 against the spread, while the Red Raiders are 6-6 on the year, 6-5-1 against the spread. This line opened up in favor of Mississippi State minus 9.5. There are some 10s out there, but for the most part, it has stayed at 9.5. The total opened up at 59.5. There are some 58s and 58.5 as a consensus. Get to these injury reports, and again, we always say check the day of the game. For Mississippi State, Cross, offensive lineman, he is out. He is opted out to go to the NFL. He's their starting left tackle, as well as cornerback Martin Emerson. So those are two key players who are opting out of this game to prepare for the draft. But on the Texas Tech side of the ball, they've been dealing with injuries all year long. Quarterback Salt, he is out for the season. He got out the last couple of games, but they are missing their top wide receiver, Eric. I'm gonna butcher this. Izukama. He has been their leading receiver for the last couple of seasons, and he is out for this game to prepare for the draft. And also, wide receiver Price is questionable with the ankle injury. So last time we saw Mississippi State, they lost to Ole Miss 31-21 in the Egg Bowl, while Texas Tech brought Baylor down to the wire, but ended up losing 27-24. Let's get to these actual factuals real quick. Mississippi State 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 games. The overseas 4 out of the last 5. They're 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games. 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games this season. 8-3 straight up in the last 11 games in the month of December, and only 6-2 straight up in the last 8 games when playing as a favorite. The total for Texas Tech actual factuals has gone under 4 of the last 6 games. They're 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games. 2-5 straight up in the last 7 games this season. 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 games against an SEC conference opponent. 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 games in the month of December, and 1-5 straight up in the last 6 games, when playing as an underdog. So Mississippi Tech, Texas Tech, the old mad scientist gets to go against his old team. Flat top play.
For me, this one was kind of a tough one. Just because I like Mississippi State. I rocked with them pretty much all year. Not having Cross is big for what they try to do, running that air raid. Their ability to protect Rodgers is because they pass so much, that's what has them at this minus, 9.5, minus 10. So I'm a little hesitant with him. He has to make money moves, and it's the smart decision for him. Sure, first round, top 10 pick to not play in this, but 9.5 is a decent line. This Texas Tech team shows that they can compete. They beat what I thought was a good Houston team. They were in it all the way with that Baylor team. For me, I just think the 9.5 is too much for Mississippi State. So I'm going to rock with Texas Tech. I think Mississippi State will win. I don't know if they're 10 points better than Texas Tech, even without some of the receivers they have. I think Texas Tech will keep it pretty close and want to show out for their old coach. So Texas Tech plus the points for me.
All right. Flat Top likes Texas Tech. Marley, what's the play, my guy? Marley.
Yo, my bad.
What you got?
Shit. What was Flat Top play? I didn't even hear the end of it.
He likes
Texas Tech plus the points.
Shit, keep popping. Texas Tech plus the points. I don't know why this shit is so fucking muted, dog. All right. My bad, Flat Top. All right, Texas Tech plus the points. I got you. Yeah, 9.5 is just too much. I think Mississippi State is the overall better team. I think Leach probably wants to stick it to Tech. Will Rogers has played, obviously, phenomenal football for the whole season. I mean, over 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. QBR 76.1. I like the over here though. That's going to be my play. 58. I just don't trust Mississippi State with 9.5 points. That to me, that probably has backdoor written all over it, especially with this defense. But you do got SEC going up against Big 12, so that's something to keep in mind. But both these offenses average 30 points a game, but Tech is giving up 30 points a game. So I know Mike Leach is probably going to score in the upper 30s. I just need Tech to hang around, keep it in the high 20s. And I think we get in the 60s, maybe low 60s type of ball game. It's going to be an air it out type of ball game. Neither one of these teams care for defense. Neither one of these coaches care for defense. So I like the over here. Over 58.5 to me is the best play.
All right, Marley likes the over. Hey man, I'm going with the SEC. I'm going with the SEC. I'm going with the guys. Look, man, I'm going with the mad scientist. I think let's not get it twisted. This is his first time playing against his old school since they, exiled him for that bullshit back in the day. So I think they're going to put it on him. I think he ain't going to let up off the gas, man. And then you're talking about the leading receiver for Texas Tech being out, and they still shuffling quarterbacks. I'd have seen the game of Texas Tech to play with all 3 quarterbacks, and one of them was hurt. So now you're dealing with 2. I like Mississippi State with these points. I know it's a lot, but it's really not a lot for what Mississippi State likes to do. And I think Leach is going to put it on them and put it on them hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with those points, those SEC points. And I'm going to take that 9.5 and just wish myself luck on that one. So that is my official play. Hey, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe, hit that little bell to get all the notifications. We are here. We're getting ready to gear up and go into that college basketball as soon as this is all over with, and the NFL playoffs. So be sure to stay locked in with your boys.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from